Hi there, good morning. It's Lori from Lollipop Paper and Ink. Thanks for joining us today and welcome to our Wednesday morning Facebook Live. I have a few cute little quick and easy packaging ideas from our Memories and More cards. So I want to do that today. That's with the Gingerbread and Peppermint card pack and envelope. So I'll show you that in just a sec. So if you're new to our videos or our YouTube videos or our lives, just be sure to follow this page here, and then you'll get notifications. And then also, if you're watching it over on the YouTube channel, which I usually have that up sometime later this afternoon, then just be sure to subscribe to my channel, and then you'll be able to get a notification every time I come on. So we're usually here Wednesday mornings. The first of the month we have a Friday Facebook Live class, which we just had last Friday. So we'll be doing that again in December. So thank you for joining me. Let's see if I have a few people on. Thank you. Good morning, ladies. Good to see you. Let me just share it. Oh, I got to go over a different way. Hold on 1 second. All right, now I can see. So I'm just going to share it over to my, oh, I lost it. Come on, let me refresh. So sorry. It is so picky. Okay, good morning. Let me share it over to the Lollipop Papers group. And that's where we have all of our, there we go, we're all good. We have all of our, we have challenges, we have all the updates about things that are going on with Stampin' Up! And things that are going on with our team. So it's just a good place to land and to see different people's inspiration. I also have another group, it's called Lollipop Papers and Friends. And that one, you don't even have to request to join, you just pop over there and you can post anything that you are working on this month. We just want to see whatever your creations are. It doesn't have to be stamping, it doesn't have to be Stampin' Up, whatever it is. And at the end of that month, I pull for a name and I pull for Prize Patrol. So I give something out at the end of every month. So let me do our Prize Patrol for last week. And I give Prize Patrol at the beginning of all of our Facebook Lives on Wednesdays to thank you for sharing my video. And here or on Lollipop Papers group, because I really do appreciate you sharing. So last month I had the Snow Buddy Better stamp set that so adorable that I'm going to give away, and I pulled Kathy Schmidt. Kathy, I don't know if you're on, but I do have your address. So thank you. I appreciate you sharing. I appreciate whenever everyone shares their this video for me. It makes my heart happy. So Kathy, I'll get this out in the mail to you within a day or two. Nobody better. That's yours. And so for this week, I'm going to be giving away the stamp set. I have my little sticker on here. The stamp set Strong of Heart. And this is really a really pretty, really simple, but really nice stamp set. So not only is it great now, but save it for it'll be perfect for our Valentine's cards when we start making those. So today, let's get busy with our Memories and More Gingerbread and Peppermint cards. So let me just turn the camera down, and I'll show you the ones that I did make. This one I used. Where am I here? I used the Memories and More cards. I just backed this one up with a little piece of real red cardstock. So so we're going to make this now, and I'll show you this one when we're done. I used the craft boxes, the scalloped craft treat boxes to make that. So so I thought this would be something really quick and simple that we'd be able to make today together. Also, and this, it doesn't get any simpler than a diaper fold for a quick little gift giving. You can put candy in here. You could put your a gift card, whatever that would, whoops, oh, I forgot to get my thing for my, oh wait, for my camera. The stand gets really heavy. Okay, so we can do that quick. I'll show you, easy peasy. And this is the other card that I made. I made a few of them, I'll show you, but this is the one I think we can put together today. And there's no stamping today. This is all from the Memories and More pack. And what I liked about this one, you know, it says made with love, and there are a few other ones that this would be pertinent to, but it had, this is one of the base layers that come with it. Really pretty design in the real red. And how cool would that be to put your own recipe inside your card there? So I love that idea. All right, let me show you what the pack looks like. Now, right now, I believe the pack, the card pack, the Memories and More Gingerbread and Peppermint card pack is on back order, but I was able to order it, so I don't think it is unorderable. But this is how it comes. I just haven't gotten my new pack yet, because whenever it gets back into stock, then they will send it out to me. So it comes with these really cool little cooling racks. Like, how cute is that? And it comes in the black and the silver. And then if you just wanted white, you could just use the back side. And it comes in the 2 layers of the layers. I'll show you the sticker sheets in just a sec. But so this is the smaller layer, and I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 of each one. I think I've already used some. So, but this would be another one that would be nice to add in that cookie recipe to that card. So so this is just one of them, and of course they both have the beautiful backs, both sides for that one. So cute. And then this one here, let's put this way. I did use one of these. I'll show you how I use that. This one I used on that card, the card that we're going to make today, and I just fussy cut those, but really cute, back and front. So, and it's all got that gingerbread feel to it. So here are the sticker sheets that come with it, and then I'll show you the large ones. You know, it has this little for, you know, obviously for baking cookies, and, you know, it's the perfect time of year for that. And then we have the large layers, and love these perfectly. You don't have to do much trimming. You can put these right on the card bases, which I'll show you what I did. This one here this is how the card bases come. And I believe you get 20. Yeah, you get 20 card bases. So the bases and the envelopes come together. And I believe these are $11 and the card pack is 10. Or it's the other way around. One is 10 and one is 11. So you could get all of these cards, 20 plus, for just $21, which is a pretty good deal. So let's just get started. I'll show you how really quick we did this. I'll start with the card because that's just the easiest. And I'm just going to take a base, and it's already scored, so I just have to give it a good little burnish here. And hi, Janice. Nice. I'm so glad you could make it. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Kathy. Okay, so this is really just layering. There's nothing more to it. When you have all the pieces delivered right to your door, there's nothing you have to do. So I just took one of those ones that I just showed you, the green ones here, and I just fussy cut around the sentiment tag. Made it even more simple. Then I took this one, and this is where it had this right here, fit right in there, and I just trimmed that out. And I'm not wasting this because you'll see on another card that I made, I'm just going to cover this up, so I definitely get to use this again. So I just wanted to show you where that came from. So I'm not going to worry so much about gluing down the cooling tray because I do like a little movement on there, and so I'm just going to have the dimensionals do double work today. And we're going to put those on back here, and that will keep that, it'll keep it in place. Good enough, I would think. It's going to flop around a little bit, but that's okay. And, okay. So we're going to put this here just so that I have, just to give it a little bit of stability. See, it's not going anywhere. It's going to be lifted, but that's okay. And then I just took a little sticker of one of these oven mitts, and I'm going to put that right on here. Now, if you didn't want the, what I might do here is, I don't want the sticky. See, if I put that down there, I don't want that. I don't want it to, because these are all self-adhesive, so, which is great, but we want it to have a little bit of depth to it. Okay, so now that's not going anywhere. Then it has these cute little stickers, which I am pretending that they're cookies, red and green cookies. And then I just added this little doodad right from that one that I trimmed out. Let me get a little bit of my seal. Oops. Okay. And that's going to go there. See how quick and easy. And if I wanted to put the cookie recipe card in there, I'd put that right up on top so that I could add my sentiment on the bottom. Okay, done. Now for this one, so cute. I mean, anyone can do this. This diaper fold is perfect for, well, it just takes a 6x6. So what I did was I went back in and I used the DSP, the Gingerbread and Peppermint DSP for this. And I'll show you how simple this is to do. I'm just making a triangle. And it doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be covered. Okay, and then we're just going to fold this up, but I'm not going to score it yet until I can see that it's going to make a pretty good straight line right here. Okay, so that looks good to me. And now I can send that down. And really, this comes down over it, so it's nice and flat. Perfect pouch. And this just needs some adhesive, and you're done. Gift card, candy pack, anything could fit in there. So I'm just going to add one of these little labels, the little sentiment tags. Already has adhesive totally right on there. So that's going to help. Hold that down, and you're done. Look how fast that was. My goodness. Okay, so you can do that in mass, actually. If you have, you have your old DSP or the new 12x12, just cut it down into 6s, and you're good to go. All right, so the last project, I told you this was going to be really quick today, is these scalloped craft treat boxes. And they come, I don't know how many they come, 8, but you get a lid and you get a bottom piece. Let me make sure I don't have 2 bottoms. I think I do. Okay, so this is the lid here. And you know that because of the scalloped edge here. So these are super simple. I just give it a good fold before I'm going to be putting them on there. It's really sturdy cardboard, so it's not flimsy. So you have to use your muscles a little. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing here. Oh, did I do 2? I think I got 2. All right, this is what I wanted here. So the same thing, just going to do a little bit of scoring. And let's get this over here. And it just helps putting the box together. Okay, so, oh, I forgot one. And that's our little opening tab. Okay, so you see this is going to go in right like that. And I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive just on that one tab, just to hold it in there. And then this is our top. Just forget about those little guys. Now this one I don't want to put adhesive on because you want to be able to open it instead of just opening up the whole thing right off the box, which you could do also, for sure. All right, let me just put a little bit of adhesive here so that when I get that in there, I know it's going to stick. I probably should use the Seal Plus, but I don't have that handy. I think this will be fine. Okay. All right, there you go. So you have a nice sturdy box, and it can fit peppermint, candy kisses, cookies, real cookies, anything. And that's just going to go right over for a perfect fit, just like that. Okay, so all I did here was I took one of this green one with the love, made with love sentiment on it again, and it was 3 by 5 probably, and I just cut off, I made a square of 3 by 3. And then I just mounted it. I will be mounting it on just real red, and that is just 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. Just to get it, just to get a little bit of the red peeking out. Thank you for sharing, ladies. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to put this on here. And let's just make sure. I mean, you could use any one of the designs, would look beautiful on there. So I'm going to put this on right on top, and then I'll just show you how I fed the real red ruffled, I think it's called ruffled ribbon. So which way am I going to? This is going to open up this way. So, or you could just open it up like that. You know what, let's do that, because this is not that easy to open that way anyway. So let me do the same thing I did to the other one. I'm just going to add my adhesive here. And then when I'm putting it in there, it's going to stick. Okay, and that really does give it a lot of sturdiness to stay on there. Okay, so now we have this. It does not matter which way you're going to open it, but I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to put it horizontal to me, and good enough. Okay, so what I also did was I took out one of the large, this one here, Wishing You a Sweet Christmas, and I did fussy cut this. So, which is so much easier. I am going to add this with dimensionals, but I want to get my ribbon around there first, and I want my ribbon to be able to open up the ribbon, and then they can still take that off without wrecking the whole design. So I'm just going to run this through. And then I will just be careful where I place my dimensionals with the star. Okay, let me get my scissors, little snips, and thanks, Peggy. I'm glad you like it, and I'm glad you could join us today. Okay, so I'm just going to put this to the side, my little bow here, because I want to make sure that I can have room for that star. Okay, so this is good. It's over to the side. Now I can put this on over it and still not mess with the ribbon. So they still should be able to open it, no problem. Okay. And I think 3 will do you just fine. Okay, glued on. All right, and that is good. Good to go. So we need to add just a little bit of bling. So I am going to add from my, this is the holiday rhinestone, the holiday rhinestone pack, holiday jewels. And gosh, I love these. I use them all year, and I hope that they come back again. They were in last year's catalog, and then they came back. So it's perfect. It just has so many colors. You can just use it absolutely all year. All right, and let's just try one more little guy right there on the corner. And you could zhuzh it up even more if you wanted to. Put some, add some thread, some linen thread here, or some twine. And what would be cute is to add one of these little, this is from the Gingerbread pack, and I think that's what I'll do next time, is just put a little twine, or a little linen, white twine, not linen thread, white twine here, and then have a few of these little guys dangling from it. I think that would be adorable too. All right, let me just show you a few of the cards that I made, like literally in 5 minutes. I had so many more to make, but I wanted to just show you how easy it is. It's just layering, that's it. And then I'll go back and I'll add a little bit of, like I said, a little bit of white twine, a little bit of linen thread, some embellishments, but this all just came so easy. It was just like crazy easy. That's what I love about the Memories and More pack, especially at Christmas, because you can just crank out so many of these of your Christmas cards that's on your list there. So that is it. Let me bring it back up. That's it for today. I told you it was going to be really quick, but I wanted to let you know, if you don't know already, that next week from what's the day? It is the 16th through the 18th. We're having the Stampin' Up! Is doing a seasonal sale. And that used to be our online extravaganza. They changed the name, they changed the timing. It used to be after Thanksgiving. So it's next week. So it's 3 days. It is 10% off cardstock. It is 15% off ink. And it's 20% off dies. So, and it's all from the annual catalog. It's not from the mini catalog. So, so that will prove to be a great savings for you. So, and I will during our Facebook Live tomorrow, I'll give, next Wednesday, I'll give you a special host code for that. And so I'll be giving away something special too for any order that is, is over $50 that you purchase during that sale. So you'll get your 20%, 15%, or 10% off through Stampin' Up! And then I'll send you something nice in the mail for that. But I'll give you more details on that next week. So just keep it in mind, if you have a list, or wait and then let your list grow so that you can make get the best of it for next week. I think that's it. I hope that you, if you have the Memories and More cards, that you don't even need the bases, but it just makes your Christmas list check off so much quicker and so much easier. So I hope you'll give it a try. Thank you for spending some time with me today. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel so that you are notified next time that we come on live. So I hope you have a great week and you stay safe, and I will see everyone next week. Thanks so much, and thanks for sharing the video. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.